What's going on, everybody? It's LtBuzzLitebeer, and welcome back to episode 12 of the Hardcore Chronicles. We've made our way down to the Space Administration HQ, which is a level 14 mission. I'm a rank 13, so I've spent a little bit of time basically just cashing in some of the projects that were made available to me. You know, complete 3, I guess, objectives or something like that, and complete, grab 4 Shade Tech caches, and etc., etc. Anyway, we made it down here. This is a rather long mission versus the the True Suns. Still rocking the Mosin Nagant. That's the classic 44. Classic M44. I do have an M249 Bravo on my back. We've upgraded the gear just a little bit, so we're starting to get a little bit more strength into our build. Upgraded the armor a little bit. Nothing major over the last few episodes, but it's definitely going to be tested on this mission, just because of the length of it. Not so much that the only real parts that are difficult are the one with the dish, where we have to align all 3 dishes, and then the very end boss, just because it's such an expansive room. It's multi-tiered, so you have almost like a basement, and then you have the level that you're up on, and NPCs can kind of spread out and get you in a crossfire. Just pegging away at this guy. There we go. So I opted not to go with the 12x zoom scope. Okay. Just self-melted. I decided not to go with the 12x zoom scope just for the fact that I don't like high magnification scopes on third-person shooter games. And so I've got a T2, I think it's an accuracy scope on it. Just something to essentially, put the thing on target. I mean, I guess I could run it naked and run it with iron sights, but a little more accuracy with these things never hurts. Really, the only thing that slows down accurate follow-up shots, etc., with a marksman rifle is the bloom of the reticle. You'll see in between the shots, it widens way out and comes back. So the more accuracy you can stack onto your build, the faster that reticle will settle back to 0 and tighten up the shot, so you can actually put the shot exactly where you're aiming it, as opposed to somewhere in that vicinity. Somewhere in that vicinity does not work with marksman rifles. You want to be super accurate with these things, especially when you want to aim for the head. I don't know what I'm turning on here. Hopefully a hunter doesn't come spawning in and just absolutely wipe the floor with my ass. And now I can't get out of here. Perfect. All right, let's go this side. There we go. All right, so first chamber. This one goes up and up and up. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well out there. Yeah, man. Episode 12 of the Hardcore Chronicles. We're about halfway through our level ups, and I just completely missed an opportunity to put a round on that guy. Let's hit this guy coming down the stairs. He's completely oblivious to anything that's going on. So, yeah. As soon as we hit rank 15, ooh, get some. And I missed him. Come on. As soon as we hit rank 15, we'll be halfway through the 1 to 30 level up. Obviously, we won't go 30, leaving all the side missions. Oh, watch out for that guy. RPGs. Oh, crap. All right, let's get out of here. Get some. Come on. Who wants some? Ooh, on the run, too. You can't run from me. I'm a pro sniper. MLG legit, baby. Got those hacks going on. Just kidding, guys. Nothing like that. Wouldn't really matter if I did anyway, would it? I'm just playing it versus a computer. You can clearly see, though, I am missing shots, so get some. All right, so we got to watch out for that guy up there. He's heavily armored, and he's got an RPG. I don't know what my turret's shooting at, because obviously he has no line of sight on him. Let's heal up a little bit. Through there? Yes. You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. Get some. Yes! There we go. 2 times headshot kill for an incredible plus 170 XP. I'll tell you what, man. I'm going to be Colonel 100 by the end of the week. In case you don't know what that is, that's all Battlefield. Oh, crap, I forgot there's another wave of these guys. Run. All right, let's switch over to the Bravo. Come on. Oh, get around that direction. There we go. Who wants some? I hear him laughing. Yeah, you just stepped into it right there. There's the Bravo for you. actually... I think this is not the Bravo. Is it? I think it is, though. Feels more like the M60, though. Need to see it a little closer up. Can I get his leg? No. Can't get him in the chest, though. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that looks like the Bravo to me. You know, because +1 soda for the win. There we go. That's why I do these missions, so I can collect the sodas. Alright, lots of squeaking and squawking. Wish I could just shoot the alarms in this place. So anyway, I've been going back and actually playing a little bit of the original Division game. Div 1, I call it, but man. Posted some clips of it. I was running around today. I did the was it OBR? Is that what Orinji Sage used to call it? The OBR, the obligatory boss run. Anyway, I was running around doing that with my 10K Firearms Hunter's Faith build with a custom M44. Oh my god, the amount of damage that thing puts out, and the way Hunter's Faith works, because I have the you know, the classy 6-piece. Oh wow, it's basically like, you know, walking around with a mini nuke. You're just firing it off all over the place. Posted a little bit of a clip of it over to Twitter, where I was on the final boss. I think it was Apollo, way up in the northeast part of the open world, and I took 4 shots. I downed Apollo and the 3 henchmen around Apollo in 4 shots. So I was 4 for 4. It was just bang dead, bang dead. All right, grenade damage. I mean, why not? Yeah, so I think that is the M60. It's the M60 with Allegro on it, I believe. I don't know why I put this mod on this gear. Let's move this gear over. I want reload speed, obviously, for the 60, which takes a year and a half to reload. Rightfully so. I mean, it's a gigantic weapon. Nickname the Pig, right? The Pig. Although our version in the original Division game was called the Hungry Hog, I guess, and homage to the Pig. Wow, that thing's going to haunt me all game long. Dark Zone perks available at the base of operations. I'm going to see that popping up constantly. And I'm not just going to hop up and go to the base of operations right now. Alright, so we're up to the 3rd level. What kind of carnage can we cause up here? I want to get over here and take a little bit of cover. And let's put the turret exactly where it can do absolutely nothing. Good job. Yeah, that's the 60. Get some. Well, at least it suppresses really well. And I'm shooting patterns all around. Ooh, this guy, yes. Pop your head up through the bushes. You think you're camouflaged, huh? Goodbye to you. Whoa, don't do that Matrix stuff on me. Whoa, what just happened there? They blew up the papers in front of me. That was pretty dope. I like that. So, watched the American football, NFC, AFC playoffs this weekend. They were both pretty boring. You know, and I enjoy a hard-fought game, and I got to give all credit to the Tennessee Titans. They really were fighting hard, but they just couldn't seem to keep up with the Chiefs. I mean, Chiefs are pretty stacked. That's a pretty stacked team. Speaking of stacked, the 49ers looked really strong too. When your quarterback only has to throw like 8 times during the game and you still pretty much just demolish your opponent, that's a good team you're playing on. Alright, got this guy M60. So anyway, Super Bowl, Chiefs, 49ers. I'll let you all pick the prediction down in the comment section below. Pop your head up here. Goodbye. Come on. Starting to see the age on this M44. It's starting to show that it's not quite up to the level of the NPCs. You would think that it would be able to down them in one shot. Yeah, so anyway, who are you going for? 49ers or Chiefs? Anyway, it's going to be down by me in Miami anyway. which the tickets are so absurdly expensive. I probably couldn't even afford to park in the parking lot there. But still, it'll be interesting. I'm sure those two teams can't wait to be down here. Anyway, yeah, that's got to be it's a 60. I was talking about the Bravo. I must have switched it before the mission. I bet you those two teams can't wait to be down here, though. You know, I watched pretty much all of the KC game, and it looked like everyone was just freezing their asses off at that game. And then even the game in Santa Clara, that's where, what is it, Levi Stadium is. That's where the 49ers play. It looked cold, like, you know, when you're in San Francisco because of the Pacific and the evenings and the breeze off the bay, man, it gets cold. Oh, don't pop your head down there. You know you messed up. Goodbye. Oh, come on, even a red bar? Come on, man. Yeah, so when I was out in San Francisco for the UB event prior to DIV's launch, walk into my stream. There we go. It was okay during the day, but at night it was decidedly colder. Obviously it's got to be that breeze off the bay. I don't know how any of those fools used to swim off of Alcatraz into that water. What? Come on. Just hit him in the head. I was trying to hit his bag, but that's embarrassing. Yep, so along with you picking your winner or your favorite team, also tell me the score you think it's going to be. And I'll keep tabs on it, and whoever's closest, maybe we'll give them a shout-out or something. Maybe send them some merch. If we can afford to do that, try and send you some merch. If you get it right, yeah, you put that grenade down at your feet, and you choke on it. You too. And you're running. Are you going to run through the back? Yeah, you are. Yeah. This is a long mission. Throw a grenade in on him. There we go. That did absolutely nothing, but just make him run around erratically. Come on, man. I'm trying to film this thing. Just die really quickly. There he did. He died. Alright. Trying to get some M60 action here. Or LMG action in general.
Heads up. I'm seeing hostile movement on the roof.
Let's collect up some stuff down here. So yeah, so not only do you need to pick the winner, but whoever's closest to the score, we'll figure out something to do for you. So you got to leave your comments in the comments section below. And then also, if you're on Twitter, this is special instructions. If you're on Twitter and you, decide to participate in this, you decide to say, like, hey, Casey, and it's going to be this score and this score. Make sure and leave your Twitter ID in the YouTube comment section so when you do win, I can give you a proper shout out over on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, you need to do so, please, because I do post quite a bit over there. A lot of comedic stuff, but also a lot of things concerning Division. This is really my mainstay of a game. Let's just run up here. There's nothing over here. Yeah, let's go. So this next section, this is one of the sections that's going to concern me. This is the section with all of the, you got to align the dishes out here. And you have to stand there. I know you can let go of them and then come back to them and stuff, but I like to finish them up. I'm kind of like a completionist, so it's going to involve me placing the turrets, or the turrets, as I call them, the turret where I think it's going to do the most amount of damage and draw aggro while I'm still interacting with these dishes. Oh, another 2 steel and 1 titanium? Alright.
We're gonna have to manually establish a connection.
Only you can see my fingers right now. I'm holding F with one finger, and I had one finger pressed against my right nostril to force me not to sneeze, because I was about to sneeze right into the mic. It was a work of art. Yes. Okay, so let's finish off these guys. This guy has no idea. Yeah. Situational awareness failure for you. Alright, next. Okay. Yep. Alright, so we're 2-tapping red bars if I don't hit him in the head. And that one, I guess, did nothing. Uh-oh. See, it's my only concern. Even red bars, when we're close to one level with them, if you're not careful... Oh, yeah. You're toast. If they get you in a good crossfire, they can whittle down your armor really quickly. How did I miss that guy? Come on. Eat some 60. There we go. And I go to reload. I'm a habitually bad reloader is what I am. Like every kill, reload. 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 So we'll leave the turret up where it is. That's a pretty good firing spot. All right, and here's what I'm talking about. You just have to interact with these things for quite a while, and about halfway through, you'll see there's the HUD. It pops up, so now they're starting to, you know, come running out, and I don't have the alignment completely done. But the turret is chowing away at them, so that's good. I'm going to run back up top, I think, if I can get up there safely. Yeah. Height advantage, always recommended. They took out the turret. Okay, so it's now just me. Let's break out the 44. We should name this episode Get Some. Because these true sons, they're getting some. How did that not hit his head? Oh my god. Aim fail. I got him. Get some. Through the bushes. Did I hit him? No. Just think, if he's going to stand there, I'm going to take his head off. I'm taking fire from the right. That's not good. Ooh. Get some. Get some. We threw the turret up. Look at, it's right there in the ball. That's my kind of turret placement right there. There we go. You can't... Oh, look at this. They shot out the wall in front of me. What? I've never seen that happen. Get it. Get some. Alright, so his turret's dead. Alright, so we have 1 of 3, so that's A down. We gotta get B and C, of course, as well. Let's keep it going. Hopefully our luck will hold. As long as my aim holds up and I've got, I guess, ammo for the Mosin Nagant, we should be okay. Trying to remember where they come from. I think they come from up by B when you're at C. Which means probably on this wall. That'd probably be good right there. I was worried it's going to fall down. Like I was going to throw the turret and it was just going to skip off the top of that wall and come down. So hopefully the turret will take them out. You can see that doorway basically at like 1 or 2 o'clock from where I'm pointed right there. See? I knew where they were coming. That's where they're coming from. So far they haven't started shooting at me. Now they have. But I did finish this one off, so that's good. Only took me down a couple armor bars. My turret will start in on them. And I will start in on them. M60. M60. As with every belt-fed LMG in this game, they start off with a pretty wide reticle. You can see the box, but as soon as you hold down on the box... Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pop it up. I'll finish you off with the 60. I'm playing with them now. But as soon as you start firing with the 60, you'll see that the reticle tightens up. Obviously, with this weapon as well, you want accuracy. Accuracy to tighten up that box so you can put more rounds exactly where you want. But obviously, with anything that involves an LMG... Oh, hold still. Ooh, got him around the wall. Here we go. So anything that involves an LMG, especially these big boys, you're talking like the M249, the M60, the Mark 46, which is an M249. Those things, you know, they need accuracy. That's the end of the story right there. Like, get to the point, Buzz. That was the point. You need accuracy with those things. So if you can stack accuracy onto your mods, things like that, that's what you want. All right, so I'm just going to let the turret come back off of cooldown because we need it off cooldown, and I'm probably going to place it on one of these walls out here. I mean, this one's got a pretty good vantage point. So they're going to come from basically directly from behind me. They come running out. I think some come from my left as well. We'll see where the radar pops up. Oh, they come from directly in front of me and to my right. So I was completely wrong. That's why we put the turret there. That's what I meant to say. The front and right. Yeah.
Signal is insufficient.
I know exactly where they were coming from.
Now we just gotta find a transmitter to boost the signal.
This mission's way different on heroic, so guy's shooting off his spray. So there they are coming from behind me. Hold still. All right, I'm just gonna close the gap. Gonna run around and shoot this thing is not what you want to do. Either just get in close or just wait for them to just charge right at you. That's where an LMG really proves its worth. Okay. Like, in close like this, that makes it easy. There's one right here. Whoa! Okay, I was going to reload this thing. Oh, I thought I could hit the ammo. Nope. Just shooting off the belt. Not so much of a get some moment right in here. Can I shoot through the glass? Oh, there's a get some. Okay, so we're going to name this episode Get Some.
Housed here for testing purposes. It should be somewhere on the lower levels.
It's basically what Patrick Mahomes and San Francisco were yelling at their opponents this weekend. Get some. Also, I've been taking interest. We only really get it here in South Florida on Saturday mornings, sometimes on Sunday mornings. It's British Premier League Soccer, better known as football. Been watching that. Not really familiar with all the squads in there. I understand like relegation and most of the rules. I never really played soccer growing up, but I gotta give props to them. The fact that they can run all game long, or they call it a match, all match long. That's impressive, man. I mean, that's some cardio and a half. Not only are they doing that, but if you look at them, a lot of them are carrying a fair amount of muscle mass, especially like the strikers and stuff, the forwards. These guys, I mean, there's some thin ones out there. Like I've been watching that guy, Jamie Vardy. I mean, he's like a stick. Harry Kane, who's injured right now for Tottenham, he's a stick. But there's some dudes in there, man. There's some fullback types running around. I mean, fullback like American football fullback types that are just running around, just crushing people, but playing what we call soccer, what they call football. But in order to carry that kind of muscle mass and do that amount of cardio, I can't imagine how much time they got to spend in the gym, unless it's all just hereditary. Hereditary. Man, those are some awesome genes. All right, so this section doesn't really concern me much in here. Just stay up here. Put the turret where they can't smash it. Let's put it right here, and then we'll just take our time sniping them in here. And when I mean sniping them, I mean just mowing them down with the M60. Because remember, in this game, ammo's free. Get some. There we go. This guy's running. Yeah, he got it too. All right, M44. We'll use this at distance. Did I miss that shot? Didn't miss that one. I missed that one? What? I missed that one.
Ultra high frequency relay payload detected.
Yeah. Bingo.
Need some help with my accuracy is what I need, Isaac. You got anything for that?
For the satellites. Agent, activate the crane sequence, and we're in business.
All right, so this goes in waves. I think we have this one, and then we got to activate. You know, we got to take out the NPCs after this one, and then we got the one at the end. The one at the end is the only one that really concerns me because they do this delayed spawn, and they kind of pincer you in. I don't like that. They'll come out of this doorway over here on the left. You sort of see me looking at it right now. Just kind of keep my eyes open. Here they come. We'll let the turret start mowing on them. Start chewing on them a little bit. Oh, okay, you want to stand up? Got some 60. Yeah, the 60 wanders around a little bit. You got to be careful with it. Aye. Ooh, okay. Yes. And blue gear. Okay, poke your head out. Yes, get some. I love it. Uh-huh. I'm not even bothering with the head on the follow-up shot. Might as well just hit him right in the chest because you know it's going to kill him. Oof. Every now and then my accuracy just gets spot on. Like those two shots was pretty good. Good one there. Good one there. Okay. 4 out of 4 on all those. Alright, so we got to run to the end one. This is the one I don't like. Because they'll come out kind of over here on the right. They come out on the left. They come out from underneath. This is the kind of area you got to be really careful in. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so anyway. American football, you get to pick who's in the Super Bowl. In case for those of you who are just joining the episode now, we know that KC, the Chiefs, versus the 49ers. 49ers have a huge history. Historic history of winning Super Bowls. Was it 4? 4 with Joe Montana? Was it 1 or 2 with Steve Young? I mean, they were the shiznit. Especially with Joe Montana. Those squads were crazy. Steve Young was... Oh, here we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Don't come up here. Steve Young, I think he still holds the Super Bowl record right now. The most Super Bowl passes in one Super Bowl. And the one that he won versus the Chargers, he threw 6 touchdown passes. That's sick. 6. Oh, I gotta reload. They're kind of coming out everywhere. I got a veteran down to the left. I gotta prioritize here. If I don't prioritize correctly, they're gonna take me out. So let's get anything that's attempting to throw a grenade at us. Whoa! That needs to be a priority right there. RPGs, that's not fair. No, 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 no. No RPGs on my playthrough. I didn't sign up for that. Okay, back to the Super Bowl stuff. Don't let that guy shoot that. No. He's still shooting RPGs at me. Alright, so that guy is obviously... Ooh, nice shot. That guy's going to be a priority right there. That's him right there. Heavily armed, and he's got an RPG. He's getting ready to shoot it again. There we go. We can preemptively pop him when he's trying to wind that thing up. We can pull him out of the animation. That's ooh, there's another good shot. And that's it for this guy. There we go. I wanted to line that one up. Just a little extra time. Make sure we got the headshot on that one. All right, let's check around for loot. This should be the end part here. So this was one of the 2 areas of this mission that was going to concern me. The next being the final boss area. Not so much for the boss. I'm not really concerned for him. He does have that grenade launcher that fires off those incendiary rounds. But more importantly on this boss encounter is just the amount of NPCs that kind of scatter all over the place. If you're not careful, they can really hem you in. Especially if you get around something like... an explosive barrel or something like that, yeah, it could end your playthrough very quickly. So we'll be paying close attention when we go through there. Alright, through the decon room, let's get some more ammo. And we will be in on the boss level. Yeah, so the Mosin Nagant still hitting hard. We're still rocking this... had it incorrect at the beginning of the video. It's an M60, but it has a Allegro on it. That's why it threw me off a little bit, because the rate of fire was a little higher than I thought it should be. Let's check this out. This is probably a good place for... Are they shooting at me? How did they already start shooting at me? Get him, turret. Alright, there's another guy down there, I think, with a rocket launcher. There's one. Yes. Here we go. So remember, the whole theory behind this thing at the beginning of the playthrough, and I was explaining this, is we want to go for as much armor. I hit him, I guess, decent right there. Much armor and health as possible. And we're going to use the turret to help augment, or supplement, excuse me, our DPS. So instead of just, having to sacrifice our survivability for DPS, I'm going to use the turret to help with that. Because obviously we're going for as many episodes of this as we can get, which means we want to be able to hit this guy a few times. We want to be able to hit rank 30. Hit him before he can throw that grenade on you. There we go. The turret might finish him off. You see me manually aiming the turret. That's what that E is popping up above their heads. So on PC, I have it keybound to E, and then repair drone is Q. That's a good one right there. Yes, there we go. At the end, possibly. Turret has really good range in this game. This is a little bit different than Div 1, where the turret had, I guess this one does. He's got a rocket launcher. This game does have, he does have a finite range with the turret. Like, it's not locking on right now. It's too far across this giant chamber. Oh, there we go. Don't shoot that rocket at me. He shot the rocket at me. Let's get out of there. But you can see the turret, when it does have a chance to lock on, is shooting across the entire portion of this giant chamber. So we pull the turret down. Make sure that everything is ready to go. Here's some ammo over here. Alright, so boss is going to be busting out across the room for me right now, top level. He sets off all the lights, and then he starts catching everything on fire. So we want the turret somewhere where it's going to have a vantage point on him. I don't know. Can I put it up here? I mean, that would be a good vantage point to look across the chamber. He'd have to be a really good shot, too, to hit it with a grenade launcher. Yeah, it's not going to let me put it up there, is it? Yeah, whatever. Put it on the edge of the railing. There we go. All right, so final encounter. Let's see if we can get going with this boss. It's one of my favorite boss encounters on the game. This is how you make an entrance when this guy comes popping in. I forgot the boss's name, but it's impressive. He blows a hole in the wall and starts firing incendiary rounds everywhere while he walks through the fire. All right, so Mosin Nagant. Here we go. Lights going out. Love this. Look at this. Complete back. And then, boom. Love it. Yeah, you don't frighten me. You don't frighten me, boss man. Come through there. I see you coming through. Let's put some rounds on him. Turret's not locking on. I guess it's a weird angle. There come those incendiary rounds. Watch out. Those things will ruin your day. I guess I could unload on him with the M60 from here, but I'd be standing out of cover for a while. When he gets motivated, he starts firing off those rounds. All right, that's good. Putting some rounds on him. Hopefully, there he goes. Now he's out of the fire. My turret's gonna lock onto him. Oh, look at that. We're almost dropped him. Master Sergeant, what is it? Steve Jr. Quiros? Is that his name? Okay. Alright. Thought I had that one. Yep, he's down. Thought I had him through the railing. Come on. There we go. Got some trick shots there. Got that one pretty good. See, the turret and I are actually playing off of each other. I'm trying to pick the ones that the turret is aiming at so that we can drop them even faster. It's really the only times that you get yourselves into a bad spot in this game. That's when you're spending too much time on one target and you get flanked. So if you can stay on the move and basically use the turret as a double team. See, that was perfect. That was almost like a one shot, even though I can't down NPCs in one shot with this thing right now. I'll push this guy with the 60. Had this weird thing where the M60 stopped shooting. Okay, I hit him through the railings. That one should have hit. That one should have hit. Alright, let's heal up. We're almost through the NPCs right now. And we'll be done with this level. I'm pretty sure we'll be at 14 when this is done. And the turret took him out. Ooh. Alright. I thought it was it. I was about to celebrate. Oh, come on. There we go. Did we get them all? Alright. Restore Shade Network. We got this one. Boop. And give me that rank up.
Satellite
network is back online. I'll send a team to secure yes, look at all that XP we just got. Over 70k in XP. And we give it the hand. We're rank 14. There we go. So we just matched up with the lesson we were the level that we were on. Shade Tech. FPCs. Alright, let's check around for any loot over here. Never really taken the time over here. Usually I'm running with friends and they just, you know, want to mow right out of here. Picked up 12 Shade Tech for that. Awesome. So the missions get progressively harder. They get progressively longer, it looks like, too. Although, this is probably one of the longest missions in the game. Just so many chambers, especially that initial one that you go into, the tri-level, and you got to fight your way up to the top. Which is pretty cool, you know, having that, the elevation in the game. It adds tension to the fight. All right, more gear. Providence. Cleaning room B. So this is another decon chamber. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, and then if you go out the correct way over here, you're going to find another weapons chest. I'm going through the wrong door. All right, there we go. Don't go through the doorway right there. We're going to turn left. There we go. Head over to here and go up the stairway over here. We're going to end up in the garage. And in the garage is the gated area with the bike lock on the door. And we're going to be able to get a weapons chest over here as well. So before we make our way out, we'll make our way back to the boo and see what we can unload. Wow. Aiming fail. Maybe I can make sure that these Dark Zone perk things are taken care of. An SRS A1, probably not something I'm going to use. We'll break that down. Right, let's make our way to the garage door. Just going the wrong way. Misbehaving. Alright, we'll be outside here, and then I should be able to fast travel back to the base of operations, which would be perfect. So let's go ahead and do that now. Back to the boo. Of course, fast traveling on PC, because this is on a solid state drive. You can see how fast it loads up. And we're in. If only went that fast on console, right? Even with an SSD in my PS4, it's not going to go that fast.
We've made some incredible improvements lately. The White House hasn't felt this secure since the lockdown. The basement has been converted into a workshop, fully equipped with drills, saws, and metalworking tools. The mechanics and crafters.
So he's got speakers on the desk, and that looks like a VHS player right there.
Covered munitions, parts, and tools are available to equip the agents with better gear and weapons. We'll need to recruit some staff to organize the growing armory.
Hamper camper over there going through the arms chest.
Fully operational. I'm hopeful we can reconnect to the national network. The White House is starting to feel like a beacon of hope.
White House looks incredible. When I was over in Malmo, I got to meet the person that was almost directly responsible for all of it. That was Jeremy, better known as Dynasty, on Twitter. And he did a superb job. He and the team did a superb job on the White House. Probably my favorite structure in this entire game. Let's take a look at all the perks. I started unlocking a lot of these things. We finished the final accolade one. I'm just going to keep unlocking whatever. Crafting material storage, why not? We're pretty much at the end of what I'm going to be able to unlock anyway. 7.62. Alright. Field pistol mag, fit sidearms. Muzzle mods, suppressors, things like that. There was the 7.62. This is the 9mm. Next will be the 45. Alright. Optics. ACOG 4 times. I'm not big on optics anyway. Compact. Small laser grips. Deconstruction for more mats. Sure, why not? Carry more food. Sure. Alright, so that should be it for that, right? Pretty much everything else, either something I don't need or is going to require level 30, which is what we're aiming for. Wow. We did quite a bit of work today. This is awesome. Alright, so I think we're probably going to end this episode here. If you haven't taken the time to do so and you're not yet a sub, please do so by clicking on the sub button. Make sure and smash that sub button and click on the bell icon to receive all notifications from my YouTube channel. In addition, while you were here, if you were a sub or not yet a sub, look at that Hunter mask wall of fame over there. If you haven't done so, click on the bell icon, like I said, to receive all notifications from my YouTube channel. And while you're here, if you could take the time to rate the video with a thumbs up or thumbs down, that would be greatly appreciated as well. If you want to help support me and the channel, you can support me by purchasing merch on my Teespring merch page or supporting me on Patreon. Both of those links are going to be in the video description below. If you feel like following me on Twitter for all my thoughts concerning most things gaming related and quite a bit of it concerning The Division or The Division 2, here is my Twitter link up on the screen now. Until episode 13, this is Lieutenant BuzzLitebeer, signing off.